time to do an update. So, June 23rd, here are the strawberries. And for that person who said, hey, trim it, stop saying you're gonna trim the dead. Thank you for your comment. I hope you like them more now. And even more, we'll be liking these that I just got off them. You can tell some of those are dried, because I've been busy doing other things, like going fishing with my son. For the first time, we got some catfish, and we're gonna cook those up tonight. We've never had catfish, so we'll see how it goes. But here are the blackberries, and they're coming along slowly but surely. We didn't get any last year, and we're gonna have plenty this year, so I'm really excited. Plenty comparable to zero, but I definitely need to make the time to string these up, because the raspberries, which we've been eating, let's see, some in there that are ready. Let's see here, let me sit down the trimmers and such. You can see some of these are just hard to get to, like normal, right? But they're ripe, so you can see just one hand, they fall right off. So I need to get these strung up so that we can see them and pick them instead of losing them. As always, you can see, there we go. Push it back, and sure enough, there are more that are ripe or beyond ripe. So I'm just gonna slide those in there. I picked some earlier, but there's still plenty coming on this little bit. Gotta get rid of some, trim down the morning glories. Look at that beauty. Beautiful. I'm so glad that we're having fresh fruit, and this is all naturally grown. There's no pesticides, anything like that. Just all organic, all healthy. And here, this other type of raspberry, they must be a late bloomer, because I can see where they're all going to bloom, but I haven't seen a single flower completely develop on this bush. They're all just hanging out like that. And so I'm gonna water them more and see if that helps. Okay, comfrey laid down and got all this new growth since the last update. You can take a look and see how much it was growing. I'll put a link on here so you can see the previous garden update and see how much that grew. Now, that's been a lot. What's been less is the cantaloupe right next to it, which kind of loses its thunder with the sun because of the big shade it gets for the main day's sun from the humongous. I mean, look at that. That's 6-7 feet spread on that comfrey. So I'm gonna start using that and making some compost tea. I thought these were chives at first, then I thought they looked like green onions. Now they're just mostly weeds. So I knew that when I was gonna be done with this line, I was going to overlap the landscaping fabric, and so you can see I left a decent fold, maybe 24 inches more or less, so I can pull up the boards that are separating each side there and just fold it over, trim it down, fold it over, and close it up. Now these onions, I'm about ready to start using them. so they'll reduce the crowding. There's that one that formed 6, and those are about 2 inches diameter now. Some of them are larger. Those are about 3 inches in diameter, right over there. So, and the reds, of course, on the other side. You see them through the morning glories. Got cucumbers there and there in the middle of the screen. Bell peppers here and here. And my tomatoes. Three tomato plants there. I still haven't split the suckers, which is, I'm sure why they're so short. I need to get some compost in here and get some nourishment into these plants, because I know they can do better than they have been. And the mint on the other side of the garden is doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and walk over there. I'm making a pit stop on this side because I forgot to show an update. So the yams are still growing. If you see a previous video, I put some compost on them to cover more, and the squash that are in there are growing. And I did the same thing here with the purple potatoes, but I think I overwhelmed them because I don't see any more growth from those. But that is the update there. And now I'll go to the mint. Okay, so there's the mint. It is, that piece there is up to my waist. It's plenty big. I obviously need to trim around it, but it's doing well. I'm gonna start harvesting it and drying it for use in the kitchen. But you can see, this morning glory's even attacking the mint. So